All right, hockey fans, here we are at the Utica University Nexus Center. At the Nexus Center, adjacent to the Adirondack Bank Arena in Utica, New York. In this game, we're going to have the visiting team wearing the blue sweaters, led by Coach Chris Nethers, Tim Esposito, and head coach Adam Roberts, the Immaculate Heart Central Cavaliers, versus the home team in their white sweaters, led by Coach Greg Hook and head coach Todd Manley, the Mohawk Valley Jugglers. So, Caitlin, thanks for joining. You're a fan of me. I appreciate it. Cameron's not on this team. Cameron plays for Ontario Bay. This is a high school varsity game. However, Olivia's boyfriend, Carter Nethers, plays on this team. Carter is number 22, if we see him out there somewhere. His father's one of the assistant coaches. And we're here to support him and the rest of the IHC Cavaliers, many of which Cameron and Bailey have played with through Unity Hockey, as well as Cameron on the Watertown Wolves. So we're about 2.5 minutes away from our opening ceremonies, where we'll find out who the starters are. We'll have the playing of the national anthem, and then it'll be puck drop from the Utica University Nexus Center, rink number 1. Beautiful, beautiful facility. This is brand new, just opened up in November. Home of the Utica Junior Comets as well. Estelle plays here. She just had her Nexus Center opening weekend tournament this past weekend. Estelle scored a goal that weekend. It was fabulous. Looks like we're going to have a color guard here for the opening ceremonies, which is awesome. Love to see that. Those appear to be some ROTC students. The ROTC. Well, we'll find out for sure. Those could be college ROTC students, or they could be high school color guard of some sort. I don't know. We'll find out. I'm anxious to find out. So it's a rebuilding year 2 of the rebuild for IHC. They continue to work with head coach Adam Roberts and all of his ice skills. Mohawk Valley Jugglers, also in a construction year, we'll say. They just lost to the Ontario Bay Storm last week. It was a good matchup in Pulaski. You can always look back to my channel for that game. Last minute of warm-ups here as the team start pelting pucks into empty nets. Always fun for the boys to do, I guess. I've never played hockey, so I wouldn't know. Looks fun. So the IHC Cavaliers, I believe, are made up of 4 or 5 schools. And the Mohawk Valley Jugglers are a compilation of 12 high schools that come together to form this hockey team. They both have a lot of players on the team. So not everybody dresses for each game because there's only so much room on the bench. Today's game, my sponsors, always thrilled to have them a part of my broadcast. Two Broke Moms, located on Main Street in Pulaski. And Power Play Sports, exit 47 off of I-81. Both of them excellent places to find those last-minute holiday gifts. Stop in, tell them the Dan Dallin sent you. Players getting their stuff together here. They'll line up so we can have the introduction.
And welcome to the next Mohawk, your Mohawk Valley Jugglers. Tonight's matchup between the visitors of one of Lions Cast and your Mohawk Valley Jugglers. Now it's going to be starting on the first hit for the cast. At the forward, number 2, Luke Lafayette. Number 9, Nick O'Donnell. Number 1, Stephen Rowland. Defense, number 7, David Ward. Defense, number 40, Sean Butler. Goal, number 1, Caleb Butterfield.
And there are your starting lineups for the Cavaliers, led by head coach Adam Roberts.
Number 11, Goal, Number 23, Eric Hubel. Number 31, Noel. The MVP of the proposal by Todd Vince is just proposed by Greg Hook and Austin Millington. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, you are equal. Please rise to presentation of the national flag tonight's game. Presenting as callers, please welcome the Maple Junior Arlo team to go to the flag field. Presenting the American flag, the Seaman apprentice Daniel Williams. Presenting the Eagles flag, the County Officer Second Class T.J. Parker. On right rifle gun, County Officer Second Class Sarah Owens. And on left rifle guard, Seaman Michael Nistrom. They asked me to play the next one. I didn't know I was supposed to. Fine. Yeah, they give me a minute. I don't have one in here. What? They're saying pretty good. Thank God. Sure.
And in true patriotic fashion, when faced with a challenge, we as Americans rose to the occasion and sung the national anthem. Patriotism swells in the heart of the American Bear, as quoted by Fozzie Bear in the Muppet movie. So here we go. as announced by the communications student. Starting lineup for IHC. On defense, number 7, Nate Ward. Number 14, Sean Loveland. On offense, number 2, Luke Lefex. Number 9, Mick O'Donnell. Number 21, Jaden Romig. In goal, Caleb Rutherford, number 1. For the Mohawk Valley Jugglers, on defense, number 11, Dalton Eisenhut. Number 23, Eric Hubel. On offense, number 21, Alex Tallarico. Number 24, Jacob Pacello. Number 27, Luke Williams. And between the pipes, number 31, Noah Norales. And it's a goal for IHC! We'll wait for the official word, but it appears that Luke Lefex got that goal. All right, so they said scored by number 9, Mick O'Donnell, assisted by number 2, Luke Lefex. It could be reversed. Jugglers trying to come out from behind the net. Pass up, misses, goes to Romig. Romig taking that puck up on the near side. Romig over the blue line into the offensive end. At the hash marks, dumps it into the corner for himself. Challenged by Lucian Thompson. Goes around to the far corner, passes back to the point. Fired in, blocked right in front by Trevor Jones. Jones loses that puck, turns it over to Ward. Ward loses it as soon as he penetrates into the offensive end. Sean Loveland spins around, coming down the breakaway, backhand, through the 5-0, wide, missed by 17, Matt Kernan. And we're going to get an interference call for IHC. On the breakaway, number 20, Reese Kennedy, got it through the 5-hole of Caleb, but missed. And then following up, number 17, Matt Kernan, missed entirely. So IHC penalty, number 14, 2-minute minor for interference. Number 14, 2 minutes interference. Time of the minor penalty, 1:11. Here come the Jugglers breaking out. Sean Graziano, shot on net, save, clearing by Logan Gilbert. Goes to the far corner. Nate Taylor trying to pull that back out, held in between the legs by the Jugglers. That's Trevor Jones, and he goes down to the ice. Puck comes across into the middle, picked up by Jared Bach in the slot. Bach sends us all the way down. It's on net. Save Noah Norales. Dishes that puck off. Sent up into the neutral zone, one touch, and then it goes to Bach. Bach not able to hold it. Alex Tallarico dragging in behind him. Tallarico in over the end line, behind the net, looking, trying to get it out into the slot. Can't get it by Bach. Bach pestering. Bach gets that puck away, up along the boards, held in at the point by Lucian Thompson. Thompson. Thompson sends it in. Comes out to the middle. Center point. Overstepping it. Trevor Jones sends it over to the hash marks. Back by Tallarico. Picked up by Nate Taylor. Taylor sends this down into the offensive end. Corral there by Lucian Thompson. Thompson sends it all the way across into the neutral zone. Off the boards, Jacob Pacello pushes it forward. Collected in his own end of the ice by Aiden Trimper. Trimper fires it down, just misses the referee, goes to the corner, stalled behind the net by Noah Norales. Norales holds it for Lucian. Thompson sends it up on the far side to Brody Buckingham. No, that was 24, Jacob Pacello. Luke Williams having a hard time getting out, sends it back over to Pacello. Pacello can't get it out, sent back, drops it off to Lucian Thompson in his own end. Thompson up on the near side. Bach turns it back in. 2 seconds ago in the penalty, and that is an effective penalty kill by the Cavaliers. In the offensive corner, Aiden Trimper wrapped up. Puck comes out, picked up by the Jugglers, sent up to Jacob Pacello, and he sends it into the neutral zone, gets turned right back in. And that's an icing. Nate Ward was all the way back there by Cliffs, the face-off spot, not face-off, but by the Cliffs logo in the neutral zone, and he sent that forward. Team checked up onside, but it didn't matter because it was an icing. Face-off won by IHC, pushed forward by Ward, trying to get held by Owen O'Donnell. Owie comes up, grabs that puck, and dumps it back behind the net, collected by Loveland. Loveland sends it around to Sanford. Sanford comes out into the middle, passes it off to Owen O'Donnell. Owie moving forward over the blue line, going wide at the hash marks, loses that puck, and drifts back behind the net. Played on by Van Brocklin. Owen Van Brocklin on the near side, gets it out to the point for Loveland. Loveland has Aiden Tellerico in front of him, has to go wide, dumps it back behind the net for Cole Sanford. Sanford off the backboards, coming over to challenge Jacob Mazer. Mazer at the corner, tries moving that puck forward. Owen Van Brocklin takes it away and gives it to Owen O'Donnell. Back for Van Brocklin, can't connect. Van Brocklin misses, comes over, retreats, picks up that puck, dumps it back over the end line for Sanford. Sanford loses it. O'Donnell collects it. O'Donnell trying to go. The Jugglers defense is doing a great job of keeping IHC pinned behind that end line. Comes out, Loveland fires off the blocker of Norales, goes over to the far side, and the Jugglers are just going to clear that and take the ice. They need to get some fresh legs. Going back and forth, those Jugglers going to get tired out like that. Thank you. And so they need to just get some fresh legs out there. They were doing an incredible job keeping that puck pinned down at the end line. It did keep going back and forth. So some fresh legs out there for the Jugglers. Puck comes back to the point for Logan Gilbert. Gilbert tries sending it forward, hits the body of Jaden Romig. Romig sends it across. Box steps up, winds up, fires it to the right side. He was trying to get a tip there by Mick O'Donnell. Mick not able to get to it. Bach fire, hard pass all the way across to Gilbert. Gilbert sends it up towards the slot, corralled by the Jugglers. Jugglers trying to clear it out. Bach stepping up, sends it back into the corner behind the net. Romig collects it. Romig over on the far side, dumps it back behind, goes to Mick O'Donnell. O'Donnell trying to come up. Trevor Zidzik trying to take that puck away. I think that was a shot that was attempted by Luke Lefex. Got tipped, goes up high, comes out, and forced out into the neutral zone by Reese Kennedy. Reese centering pass blocked by Aiden Tripper. Goes harmlessly behind that. Centering pass comes out, goes all the way back to the point. Matt McLaughlin tries firing it, deflected away by Bach. Bach sent head first towards the boards. Doesn't make it to the board, so that's and that is going to be a cross check. I thought we were going to let it go. Mohawk Valley penalty, number 25, 2-minute minor for cross-checking. Number 25, 2 minutes cross-check. Time of the minor penalty, 5:32, and that goes up and into the netting. Face-off comes back for IHC. Romig, top of the slot, passes over to Mick O'Donnell. O'Donnell at the dot. Tried feeding to Romig through the legs of Trevor Jones. Can't do it. Romig, back to O'Donnell. Mick sends it across to Gilbert. Gilbert sends it into the middle, gets blocked out in front by Lucian Thompson, and Thompson sends that puck down. Luke Williams keeping the pressure on to keep Nate Ward honest. Ward goes behind his net looking to figure out which way to go. Sends that puck up into the neutral zone, picked up by Romig, and that gets turned back in by Mohawk Valley. Ward will collect it again over his end line. Less than a minute to go in this player advantage for IHC. Here comes Luke Lefex. Pick that puck up from behind the net. Over the blue line, moving forward at the slot. Shot wide right. Off the backboards, hits it back of the net. Collected by Mohawk Valley, sent up along the near side. Played on by Ward. Nate Ward sends it across to Gilbert. Aiden Gilbert fires that shot. Save Norales. Looking for the rebound, Jaden Romig, but Noah Norales is not going to cough up an easy rebound like that. 35 seconds to go in this penalty. Hard to see the numbers on the left side of the scoreboard. It's because of the netting that's over there to protect the spectators. Now we get kind of two pieces of it. It distorts those numbers on that side, though. It's kind of and also the numbers in the middle are yellow, and those penalty numbers are red. Pass over to Bach. Bach, shot, save, Norales. Puck goes up high, glove down by Cole Sanford, loses it to Mohawk Valley. They send it around, stopped by Sean Loveland, clearing attempt, and does come out by Sean Graziano. Puck comes back over to the near side. Owen Van Brocklin stepping up, shot, blocked off the leg of Dalton Eisenhut. Back off the backboards, Cole Sanford passes behind. Oh, he tried passing it back to Sanford, coming into the slot, and Sanford misses it. Here comes Graziano. The teams are even. Graziano going at the bottom of the hash mark. Oh, he loses his edge, goes down, still with the puck, though. Might lose an edge, but he's not going to lose the puck. Sean Graziano still battling, gives it to Reese Kennedy. Kennedy goes back behind the net, and Sean Loveland takes it off the end of his stick. Loveland to Owen Van Brocklin. Van Brocklin to O'Donnell. Owie over the blue line, backhands it in, and he missed it the first time. And Cole Sanford did not think that Owie was going to miss that. Owie didn't think Owie was going to miss that. Puck comes out to the neutral zone, tipped into the offensive end by Alex Tallarico, chasing it down, Jacob Pacello. Pacello and Loveland going after it. Oh, nice stick check by Tallarico, but can't hold it as Loveland came up behind. Loveland pushing that puck forward, over the end line, taken away by Shell Williams. Shea goes back behind the net, pressed up against the boards, coughs it up, and lets Luke Williams take it. Williams sends it over onto the far hash mark for Tallarico, Aiden Tallarico. Sends his puck back behind into the corner. Sent up by Mohawk Valley. Comes out into the neutral zone. Played on by Nate Ward. Ward can't send it back in. Comes through the neutral zone. And pushed in to the offensive end by the Jugglers. Now it gets returned to the neutral zone. Played by Colin Whitmore. Whitmore sends it to the middle. Tanner Esposito collects it. Sends it forward. Grabbed there by Jacob Pacello. Pacello dumps that all the way down. Played off the backboards and stalled by Caleb Rutherford. Whitmore with that puck now. Near side to Tanner Esposito. Swing and a miss by Tanner. Now he dumps it in. Doesn't get very far. Corralled by Lucian Thompson. Thompson passes that puck up. Sean Graziano not able to hold it. Has to resort to dropping it back for Shea Williams. Shea Williams sends it across for Lucian. Thompson passes it up. Goes into the neutral zone. Played by Jared Bach. Bach across to Gilbert. Gilbert up to Nick Netto. Nick loses that puck, comes back to Bach. Bach sends it up off the blue line, and Lucian Thompson just dumps that IHC player, so he couldn't play on it. Gilbert on the far side, holds that puck up against the boards, gets picked back by Trevor Jones. Jones backhands it into the neutral zone, played there by Bach. Bach to Gilbert. Gilbert looking. He's going to dump that puck in, going wide of the net, but Noah Norales punches it to the corner anyway. Clearing attempt actually goes off a Juggler, pops into the middle, right to Graziano. Graziano moving forward at that puck. Off the board, sends it through the legs of Jared Bach. Off the back, played on by Gilbert. Gilbert tries clearing it up. Aiden Trimper passing that puck up. Grabbed by Hubal. Backhands it to Graziano. Graziano, long breakout pass for Trevor Zidzik. Zidzik can't hold it. Held in at the blue line by Reese Kennedy. Now it's turned over to LaFex. Luke LaFex coming up with that puck. Has to force it into the corner because he's challenged by Dalton Eisenhut. Eisenhut sends it around to the near side. Hard off the boards. That's going to go all the way down, and it's on net, so no icing. Played on by Rutherford. Sends it over to the hash marks. Bach dumps it behind for Gilbert. Gilbert, long pass up for O'Donnell. O'Donnell trying to drive it through, and Dalton Eisenhut takes that puck away. Held in at the blue line by LaFex, turned back out by the Jugglers. Flicked in deep by Hubal, I think. Nope, by 25. Sorry, Zidzik. So he can go off for his change. Here comes Luke Lefex. Lefex over the center line, over the blue line, moving forward. Passes it to the middle. Owen O'Donnell back over to roaming. Backhand save by Noah Norales. Out with the puck, Ben Howard. Howard to the middle, and Nick Matza can't hold it. Goes backhand, though. Nice recovery by, I think that's Zidzik or Pacello, can't see. But nice save by Caleb Rutherford. Lefex trying to backhand it out, and it goes into the IHC bench off of Lefex's stick. So it'll be a face-off at the IHC end. Eric Gulseth, catching a live stream. Good to have you here, buddy. Pass goes across the paint to the far side. Hustling over to grab it. Mason St. James dumps it into the corner. Passed out to the slot. Everybody misses it. Grabbed at the point. Fired back across. It's loose. Swatted out of the air. Oh! Bounces just wide of the net. Nobody could pluck it out. Nate Ward trying to clear it out. Gets it up to Owen O'Donnell. O'Donnell moves that puck forward. Goes back behind the net. Owie curling around in the slot, trying to get it to his forehand, can't. Gets hit away by Mason St. James. O'Donnell recovers, dumps it to the corner for Cole Sanford. Sanford sends it back around, taken away by Lucian Thompson. Thompson sends it up, gets through, touched by Loveland at the blue line, so no icing. Race for the puck. Nate Ward gets it, backhands it over. Luke Williams over there, can't hold it. Jacob Pacello comes up behind. Gets that puck out to the slot. Backhand shot. Luke Williams. Save Caleb Rutherford. Face off to the left side of Rutherford. Taken by Connor Lamb, and I think that was Tallarico. Tallarico wins that one, draws it back, gets sent back in deep, picked up by Connor behind the net, comes around on the near side. At the hash marks, trying to spear it out, gets turned back by Pacello, loose and grabbed by Jared Bach. Bach's going to take this into the neutral zone, over the blue line, into the offensive end. Bottom of the faceoff dot shot, save Norales. Comes back out to Alex Tallarico. Tallarico with it. Brings it out into the neutral zone, and Connor Lamb was wrapped up with him. Somebody wants a hold, and they're going to get it. Holding penalty against IHC. So IHC penalty number 23, 2-minute minor for holding. Number 23, 2 minutes hold. Time of the minor penalty, 13:16. Another power play opportunity for the Jugglers. IHC able to clear that puck out, sends it all the way down. Norales is going to pause. Now he's going to let it go as Trevor Jones comes around to pick it up. Jones overskates it, has to go back behind the net as he's guarded by Nate Taylor. Jones looking, sends it up at the boards as he draws Taylor with him. Taylor not falling for it, chases after Eisenhut. Eisenhut up to Taylor. Taylor all the way across for Matt Kernan. Kernan over, and that's an icing as he missed it. He missed that pass at the blue line. That's going to be an icing. Battle for that puck. IHC won it eventually, though. Lucian Thompson comes away with that puck for the Jugglers. Thompson passes it across to Williams. Williams going up over the blue line. Drop pass back to Tallarico. Tallarico to the corner. And looks like Thompson is disappointed he didn't get the pass back at the point. Comes out to the center point. Cleared out by Nate Taylor. Taylor gets his leg caught on somebody. Back behind his own net now, Eric Hubal. Passes that puck up to Jacob Pacello. Pacello has Nick Nettle all over him, able to dump that puck in deep, though. And coming out, though, Nate Ward pushing that puck out, chasing it down, Lucian Thompson. Thompson drops that pass off, sent all the way across for Pacello. Pacello one touch forward, grabbed by Gilbert. Gilbert backhanding it to get it around. Collected by the Jugglers. Missed pass, grabbed by Hubal, sends it up, turned over to Nick Netto. Nick Netto turns it over to Tallarico. Tallarico passed over to Thompson. Thompson fires, deflected, goes wide right. Teams are even. And I don't know what happened there. I think somebody from the IHC bench must have touched it. That's the only thing I could think of. Yeah, Eric, you saw that too. That's too funny. Owen O'Donnell for the faceoff draws that puck back, chasing after it. Matt Kernan gets sent around to Gilbert. Gilbert passes up to Van Brocklin. Owen trying to drive that puck out with his body as Jacob Mazur tries turning it back. Puck goes to Matt Kernan. Not Kernan, I'm sorry. Is that Williams? Nope. I can't see. Anyway, here's Owen O'Donnell with that puck. Centering pass over to O'Donnell. Shot fired. Save, and Norales. O'Donnell can't keep his stick on that puck. Coughs it up, and here comes Eric Hubal. Hubal fires that shot. Save Rutherford. Rebound comes up on the near side. Taken by Cole Sanford. Goes back behind the net. Sanford guarding it for Gilbert. Gilbert coming out with it. Gilbert on the far side. Loses that puck as he coughs it up to Sean Graziano. Graziano lifts it. Shot. Save Rutherford. Yeah, you would think, looking at a stationary Jugglers jersey, the gold numbering on the white jersey looks easy to read. But as soon as they start moving around, there's just, I don't know, not enough contrast for me. Maybe I'm getting too old. Not sure. Lefex facing off against Graziano. Comes back, grabbed by Ward. He fires it all the way around. Doesn't get too far. Lucian Thompson sends it back in deep. Played on by Loveland. Loveland over to Ward. We've got about 30 seconds left to go in this opening period. IHC leads by a score of 1-0. Pass back to Ward at the point. Ward sends it. Hashmont comes out to Lefex in the middle. Lefex trying to get a shot off. Everybody wrapping him up. Nice defense by Eric Hubal. Sends that puck out through the neutral zone. Nate Ward going back to collect it. Kyle McReynolds behind him. Ward sends it off the boards. Neutral zone turned over. Lefex 8 seconds ago. Lefex over the blue line and the slot collapsed upon Lucian Thompson. Takes that puck away. Up against the boards now in the corner. Eric Hubal fires it around back behind the net. And that's where this period's gonna end. Oh, Mr. Ledoux. Visually impaired for sure. For sure. So at the end of one period of play, it is the Mohawk Valley Jugglers 0 and IHC Cavaliers 1. We'll have a long enough intermission, ice cut, and you can listen to some music and check out this information from my sponsors. Thanks, Coach. I think I'm handsome too. So shout out to my two sponsors. My biggest sponsors, Two Broke Moms, located on Main Street in Pulaski, next to the Chinese food restaurant across the street from the theater, and Power Play Sports off exit 47 of I-81. They've got an indoor sheet of ice, an indoor synthetic sheet of ice. That's right, that means they've got real ice inside too. And soon, thanks to the weather change, we'll have the outdoor rink up and coming. Check it out. Lots of hockey equipment. They've got 3-on-3 leagues going on there, as well as skating clinics and goalie clinics, you name it. If you can't find it there, ask them. Tell them the Dan Dallin sent you, and make sure you sign up for a monthly membership. Get a free skate sharpening a month, a free roll of tape each month, and discounts on all of their clinics. All right, welcome back. Eric, so how do I like the new Nexus Center? This is an incredible facility to play at. 3 sheets of ice, convertible to soccer, lacrosse, whatever, turf. I believe it takes 4 hours to convert the ice to turf or back again. Absolutely an amazing operation. This is certainly designed for the players, which is what it's all about. This here, Rink 1, with the seating, is pretty cool. Lots of open space. The sound is really done well. There are press boxes on this side, just open area on the other side behind the stands. I'm in the broadcast booth, which is right in the middle. And so lots of opportunities for hosting people, having guests for events, catered as well. At the one end, the scoreboard end of the ice, there's also a video board, but there's a concession stand. And the other end of the ice has a full-service bar and restaurant. So, yeah, Eric, the amount of locker rooms is unbelievable. I forget, how many locker rooms are here? 14 locker rooms for 3 sheets of ice. It's really something else. And they've got an off-ice workout facility, if you will. I believe it's going to have some exercise equipment, some space for some off-ice training in it as well. The room is there. The lights are there. The TVs are there. Just no equipment yet. And there is a connecting section, too, between here and the Adirondack Bank Center as well. So certainly you can get to it below via the Zamboni area. And upstairs there is a hallway connector, right? Can you get down there below? There's no access between? Just that one connector hall up here? Oh, really? Oh, okay. So, here we go. Luke Lefebvre squaring off against Matt Kernan. Kernan drives that puck forward, played on by Reese Kennedy, and Kennedy dumps that puck in. Back behind the net, the IHC net. So second period, IHC in the blue, going from right to left. Mohawk Valley Jugglers in the white, going from left to right. Lefebvre centering pass over to Mick O'Donnell, misses. Picked up by Trevor Zidzik. He sends this all the way down. Reese Kennedy not able to get a piece of it. That's going to go the length for the icing. Caitlin Bailey's got practice and his holiday party, so he's getting a gift, having a white elephant thing. He may tune it in, though. We'll see. Luke Lefebvre squaring off again against, this time, Sean Graziano. Graziano wins this one. That's 2 face-off losses. Oh, and that comes around and lands in the stands. Got to be aware when you're at a hockey game. Netting is back behind the nets, not on either side. So we've got better visuals, but you need to be aware, just like at a professional game. Mohawk Valley winning another faceoff, drawn back to Eric Hubal. Hubal sends around for Dalton Eisenhut. Eisenhut passes up. Oh, pass across, misses. Stolen by Jaden Romick. Fires that shot. Gets deflected by Eric Hubal. Lands harmlessly back behind the net. Jugglers trying to come around with it. Mason St. James. Oh, no, Eric Hubal can't hold it. Had to send it back behind the net. Pass across, missed again. This time taken by Lefebvre. Lefebvre able to snap it over the end line. Romig chasing after it. Lefebvre drops it behind for Romig, out into the slot. Picked off by number 18, Trevor Jones. Jones coming up through the middle. Jones over the blue line, advancing forward at the hash mark. Stops short. Backhands it into the slot. Right side, backside, backhand. Kyle McReynolds misses just wide left. Out at the point, fired, stopped in the slot, shot deflected, comes out, Alex Tellerico, can't get it off, and Nate Ward clears that into the neutral zone, and the Jugglers will have to reset. Puck jumped in by Luke Williams, goes into the corner, back behind the net, squeaks out, centering pass attempted by Luke Williams, goes through the air by Jacob Pisello. Pisello shoved off the puck, grabbed by Matt McLaughlin. He sends it in, gets turned back by IHC, and they just keep hitting each other with the puck. Here comes Nate Ward. driving that puck out. He gets pushed on by Pacello. Nate Ward continuing on with the puck. Goes to the wraparound shot. Comes across the top of the paint. Off the sideboards. Flicked out into the neutral zone by Pacello. Chased down by Mick O'Donnell. O'Donnell grabs it. Snaps it this way for Connor. Nope, sorry. Owen Van Brockland. I could have swore that was a 17. I was so happy that Duck was in, but he's not. That gets deflected away. It goes high. It's far. That's a foul ball. Almost right at center ice. Those people, amazed at how closely they came to getting hit by a puck. So neutral zone face-off right here in front of us. Looks like Owen O'Donnell's going to square up with Nick Matza. O'Donnell drives it forward, gets collected by Mazer. Mazer passes that puck across, sent up into the neutral zone. Pass across, gets stopped, grabbed by Tallarico. Tallarico has to dump it in, and he does before Mason St. James comes out. So even though the puck went in, he had to go out and then go back in. Gives IHC some time to collect their puck, and they needed that time. Gilbert over to Bach. Bach looking all the way across to Van Brockland. Van Brockland misses, and that's going to be an icing. Face off to the right side of Caleb Rutherford. Owen O'Donnell squared up against Matt Kernan. O'Donnell wins, gets it over to Bach. Bach passes it up. O'Donnell gets it out into the neutral zone. Battling with Kernan, gets it over the other blue line, pushes it forward. Cole Sanford takes it to the corner. O'Donnell back behind with that puck, looking. O'Donnell has Kernan all over him still, drops it off for Van Brockland. Owen comes across the slot, loses it, and O'Donnell turns and fires that puck, saved by Noah Norales. Eric, I figured he thought that one was definitely obvious. Thought the referees would be able to catch that one. IHC wins that faceoff, comes back. Pass out in the middle. Nate Ward dishing it over. Battle for it at the corner. There's Carter Nethers chasing after that puck, putting a little hit on. Carter watches that puck go behind him. Passed up to Aiden Trimper. Trimper moving forward over the blue line. As Nethers coming into the slot, pass over, too far behind, turning, shooting, number 13, Nick Neto. Save, and Noah Norales. Nethers grabs that puck, sends it back behind the net. Chased down, picked up by Lucian Thompson. Thompson tries passing it up, held in by Ward, fires it in far. Nethers wrapped up against the side. Puck comes out into the middle. Ward misses. Chasing after it, Trevor Jones. Jones on the near side over the blue line. Gets peppered on by Jose Rivera. Forces that puck across to the far side. Pass back over to Mazer. Mazer moving up. Lets that puck go to the corner. Played on by Sean Graziano. Sends it out into the middle. Picked up by Aiden Trimper. Trimper tries clearing it out. And, it is held in at the blue line by a diving Lucian Thompson. And that's going to come to Rutherford, and Caleb's going to hold on to that one. Yeah, Eric, nothing like somebody that's not involved in the game to come up with the weirdest things about what the call should be. Here comes Colin Whitmore. Whitmore over the blue line, moving forward. Shot, glove save, Noah Norales. Face off to the right side of Norales, won by Mohawk Valley. Backhanded by Shea Williams, around to the other side, picked up by Alex Tallarico. Tallarico, nice pass out to Pacello. Pacello over the blue line, moving forward, top of the circle, goes to take that shot, knocked down by Logan Gilbert. Pass up into the neutral zone, gets missed by Tanner Esposito on net though. Cleared back out into the neutral zone, played on by Gilbert. Gilbert out to the middle, missed by Whitmore, makes it all the way to Esposito. Esposito in the middle to Collin. Whitmore winds up shot, misses wide right, just over the top of the glove of Noah Norales. IHC recollecting themselves in the neutral zone. Pass up and taken away by Mohawk Valley. Coming out with that puck, Luke Williams. Williams over into the O-zone. Loses that puck at the circle as it gets hit away by Connor Lamb. Eric Hubal holding that in, dumping it in, back deep, back around behind the net. Tallarico going over, sends it back behind the net for Luke Williams. Williams can't hold it. Collected by, is that Carter? No, 23, I was going to say. Connor Lamb. It looks too big to be Carter. No offense, Carter. You're just not as big as Connor Lamb. Coming out with that puck, Logan Gilbert. Gilbert over the blue line, coming wide, winds up, shot, save, Noah Norales. Drops it down from the armpit into the open glove. Luke Lefex lining up for the face-off against, I think, I can't see, oh, that was Nick Matza. Another face-off won by the Jugglers, sent around, turned over. Mick O'Donnell shuffles it over. Lefex coming around behind the net on the backhand, goes back to the forehand, dumps it behind for Romick. Romick chasing after it in the corner. Romick has Hubal on him. Romick curls all the way around at the blue line, top of the slot, drops off for Ward, shot, save Norales. Rebound comes out, taken by the defense, taken away by Romick. Romick back to Nate Ward. Nate Ward shot, save Norales, goes up in the air. Mick O'Donnell can't baseball hit it out of the air, and Norales couldn't grab it with his glove. This gets cleared down the length of the ice by the Jugglers, and that's an icing. It's an icing, and it gives Norales a chance to regain his composure. That was a lot of mayhem in his crease. It's a nice mop under that bucket he's holding there, Coach Ledoux. Another face-off won by the Jugglers. This one comes all the way down, and they're going to have a chance to win another one, as that's another icing. Certainly not intentional, but it's very challenging. I don't know what the right word is to a coach. A team was able to win face-offs in their own zone, but then they immediately ice the puck. Got to work on that passing, tape to tape, I guess. I don't know. Graziano facing off against Lefex. Graziano wins that one. Jugglers rip it all the way around. Control by IHC on the near side. Fired in from the point by Romig. Glove save Norales. He drops it off for his teammate. Who was that? Lucian Thompson. Out in the neutral zone now. Graziano moving forward. Shot on net. Save Rutherford. Dishes it to the corner. Picked up by Graziano. He backhands it to the corner. Played on by Lefex. Back to Graziano. Graziano loses it. Mick O'Donnell coming out. Mick O'Donnell off the board. Sends his puck into the corner. Wrapped up. Mick going after it. Comes out to the point. Center point. And we've got two going to the box, I think. Oh, just number two. Luke Lefex going to sit two for cross-checking. So IHC penalty number 2, 2-minute minor for cross-checking. Number 2, 2 minutes cross-check. Time of the minor penalty, 7:32 of playtime. Carter Nethers in for the face-off against Luke Williams. Williams wins it. Comes back to Lucian Thompson. Thompson drops it off for Hubal. Hubal fires it in. Goes off the backboards. Played on by Tallarico. Back to the point. Hubal fires low. Oh, it got tipped by Williams and goes off the post. It's still loose. Bach coming in, sweeping that puck over to the side. Bach trying to backhand it out, can't do it. Pacello holding it for a moment, gets returned out into the neutral zone. Played on by Eric Hubal, passes it over. Thompson misses the pass. Thompson misses that swipe, almost lost it to Nate Taylor. Thompson coming out with it. Nate Taylor trailing far behind. Shot fired by Jacob Pacello, low and wide. On that turnover, back, Mohawk Valley had an opportunity for a 5-on-3, but could not get the passes off, and only one juggler penetrated into the offensive end. Oops, looks like my scoreboard is drifting down. No icing because of the player advantage for Mohawk Valley. Dalton Eisenhut passing that puck up, flicked forward, and Sean Graziano has to take it back into his own end to regain some control. Passes over to Jones. Jones passes over to Kearney. Kearney can't hold it. Puck goes down over the end line. Nate Ward grabs it, tries clearing it out, hits off the backboards, back of the net. Gilbert grabs it, loses it, shot fired, save. Rutherford goes deflected off to the glass. Holding it in, Trevor Jones. Jones shot wide right off the backboards, hustling over Eisenhut, can't catch up to it. That's going to go all the way down. Aiden Trimper skating after it. Eisenhut goes back behind his net. Less than 30 to go in this player advantage for Mohawk Valley. Pass out, can't get held by Graziano. Picked up, though, by, I think, Tallarico, and he dumps that puck in. Gilbert backhands it behind the net. Ward chasing after it, coming in. Aiden Tallarico can't get there in time. This puck gets cleared out by Ward. Eric Hubal chasing after, gets a piece of it, gives it to St. James. St. James crosses over the center line, dumps that puck in, and we're going to be even here now. Logan Gilbert back behind the net, pass it off the backboards to lose the Jugglers coming onto him. Pass out into the neutral zone for Van Brocklin. Van Brocklin over the blue line, going wide, leaning towards the middle, shot, save Norales. Rebound picked up by Hubal. Hubal tries clearing it out. Turned back in by Owen O'Donnell, not able to get it in very deep, and here come the Jugglers. Pass out into the middle, goes off the shoulder of St. James. He can't hold it. Picking that puck up is Nick Matza. Matza over the blue line, dumps it in, save by Rutherford. Opts to drop that puck down for Gilbert. Cole Sanford passes that puck across to Owen O'Donnell. O'Donnell loses it. Oh, he was ready for the shot. Looked up to see where Norales was and left the puck behind. Drops that puck back to Gilbert. Shot wide right. Off the backboards. Comes out. Pushed away from the slot by Thompson. Comes back out to the center slot. Grabbed there by St. James. St. James passes to Alex Tallarico. Alex brings it up. Loses it at the blue line. Notorious for grabbing pucks. Notorious. Jacob Pacello dumps that puck in. Goes deep around back behind. Gilbert brings that puck out. Gets hit. But the puck goes out into the neutral zone. Gilbert returning the hit, this time on Pacello. Luke Williams coming in to hit Gilbert. And we're going to get a call for that one. Interference. Now, Nate Ward going in for the technical. And Owen Van Brocklin going to go in for the interference. So unsportsmanlike on number 7, I am sure. Got to keep your mouth shut. It's a must. You have to be mature enough on the ice to know when to hold them, know when to fold it, know when to walk away, know when to run. As Kenny Rogers said, you never count your money when you're sitting at the table. So 2 in. We'll hear what the official score is from the announcer, the public address announcer, now. As soon as he figures out how to turn that microphone on. Oh, it's a 2 and 10. I thought they gave him 2 minors. It's a 2 and 10. Gotcha. Or it could be, I don't know. We'll find out. So another power play opportunity for the Jugglers. From the point, Lucian Thompson sends out, goes out in the middle. Shot taken by Luke Williams. It's a goal. The announcer is having an issue with the microphone. He may need new batteries. Matt Kernan for the faceoff loses this one to Luke Lefex. Puck comes back to Bach. Bach fires around to Gilbert. Gilbert can't hold it. Puck goes around to Romig. Romig trying to pull it out. Romig takes that puck, goes back behind his own net. Mick O'Donnell waiting for the breakout pass, and here it comes. O'Donnell over the blue line, moving forward. Centering pass to Lefex. Lefex has to reach too far for it. Tries pulling that puck back, and does. Lefex in the slot, loses it. Romig, Yep, so is in.
Scored by your Jugglers by number 27, Luke Williams, assisted by Alex Tallarico.
All right, so it was an IHC penalty number, I think, 10, 2 minutes for interference, and number 7, just a 10-minute misconduct for unsportsmanlike. Interesting, they didn't do the player advantage, just yanked them from the ice. And those penalties were at 10:55, so 2 minutes to number 10, Owen Van Brocklen, for interference, and a 10-minute misconduct for unsportsmanlike on number 7, Nate Ward. Mohawk Valley Jugglers goal scored by number 27, Luke Williams, assisted by number 21, Alex Tallarico. 27 from 21, time of the Jugglers' power play goal, 11-12. We got just under 4.5 minutes to go in this second period, and we are tied at 1. Trevor Jones in for the faceoff against Owen O'Donnell. Puck comes back to Brady Van Brocklen. He sends that puck forward for Owen Van Brocklen. Owen and Owen trying to dig that puck away from a couple of Jugglers. And it looks like Sean Graziano comes out with it, drops that puck back for Shea Williams. Shea Williams has to turn back, backhands that puck out into the neutral zone, picked up by Brady Van Brocklen. Brady passes it over to Sean Loveland. Loveland back behind the net. Loveland long up along the boards, played on by Shea Williams. Williams sends it across the neutral zone, picked up by Trevor Jones. He fires it in, and I think there was an offsides. So we'll have a face-off at center ice. Luke Lefex and Nick Matza. Matza wins this one. Draws that puck over to Jacob Mazer. Mazer rips it in back behind the net. Over at the far corner, Aiden Tallarico. Aiden wrapped up by Bach. Bach holds it long enough for Mick O'Donnell to come around and grab that puck. Mick behind his own net. Comes around through the middle. Loses it momentarily. Catches up to it at the center line. Mick shot fired low. Tried going 5-hole. Saved Noah Norales. Back behind the net. Shot Lefex on the short side. Glove side. Saved by Norales. Comes up on the near side. Passed out to Nick Matza. Matza coming up. Shot on goal from the neutral zone. Saved by Caleb Rutherford. Interesting. Neutral zone face-off. Offsides, maybe? I don't know. Romig going in deep over the end line. Loses it back behind the net, as that was a nice play by Dalton Eisenhut. Taking that puck away in the middle. Lefex backhands deflected away by Eric Hubal. Boys are getting tired. They're getting more physical. Finesse leaves hockey when fatigue sets in. Jugglers coming out with that puck. Jacob Pacello crossed over the center line, puts it on net, save Rutherford. Little pushing and shoving afterwards between Bach and Alex Tallarico. We have a face-off to the left side of Rutherford. Bach returning to the ice, thought he was going to get a break. He is not. Rutherford plays that as it came right to him. Puck gets to Owen O'Donnell. Owen on the far side, hit off the puck by Luke Williams. Luke Williams not able to hold it. Sean Loveland sends that up into the neutral zone. Sanford chasing after it, can't get to it. Sent back across by Shea Williams. Owen Van Brocklin drops that puck back to Jared Bach. Bach sends it all the way across and almost taken away by Alex Tallarico. Bach recovers. Bach to Loveland. Loveland up. I think that got touched by Owen Van Brocklin, and it did. Behind the net, though, grabbed by Shea Williams. Shea passes up to Jacob Pacello on the near side just under 2 minutes ago. Stopped in the neutral zone. Van Brocklin backhands it into the offensive end, chased after by Cole Sanford in the corner. Sanford and Matt McLaughlin going after it. McLaughlin sends it up, held at the blue line by Sean Loveland. Turned back out by the Jugglers. Jared Bach recovers in the neutral zone. Bach over the blue line, moving forward. Bach at the hash marks, loses it right before he got to the referee. Centering pass, nobody there. Not exactly there anyway. Jacob Pacello grabs that puck, clears it out to the neutral zone, and sent all the way across, crisscrossing through the neutral zone by Alex Tallarico. Tallarico with it now, drops that puck back. Held in at the blue line by Cole Sanford, and now it gets returned back out in the neutral zone, picked up by Trevor Jones. Jones winds up, shot high. Off the glass, comes out to Sean Graziano at the point position. He sends it in, goes back behind the net. Pass out into the slot. Shot, save. And some little after extracurricular activities going on. Caleb Rutherford with the proper positioning did not even know that that first shot was taken on him. It hit off his padding, dropped down. Second shot right away. He saw that one, still in the right position to save both of those shot attempts. Or those shots on goal, I should say. Sean Graziano sends that over to the corner. Sean Loveland trying to play it out. Gets taken down. Kyle McReynolds comes back, tries to send it back to the corner. Loveland sends it out into the neutral zone. That gets dumped in hard. Jugglers have to check up. Logan Gilbert picks that puck up, sends it around to the far side. Jugglers pulling off the boards. Loveland trying to hold it. Loveland getting some help by LaFex, and that gets sent back in deep by Kyle McReynolds. Behind the net now, picked up by Logan Gilbert. Gilbert out to LaFex in traffic. LaFex comes away with it. Long pass out to Mick O'Donnell. Mick couldn't bring it over the blue line. Gets taken away by Lucian Thompson, and he sends that in. And neither referee remembered to look to see if it was icing or not. I guess it wasn't. Neutral zone, Sean Graziano sends that puck up. Hits off of Sean Loveland, drops down for him. He plays it in the neutral zone. And that's where this period's going to end. At the end of 2 periods of play, we are tied at 1 goal apiece. What a crazy game. Another shout out to my sponsors, Two Broke Moms, located on Main Street in Pulaski, next to the Chinese food restaurant across the street from the jewelry store, and Power Play Sports, New York, off exit 47 of I-81 in Watertown. Check them out for all of your hockey equipment needs, training, ice, sharpening, whatever. We'll be back in just a few minutes after this ice cut. are back, hockey fans. Intermission just about over. IHC Cavaliers in blue going from left to right. Mohawk Valley Jugglers in white going from right to left. Luke Lefebvre squaring up against Matt Kernan. And IHC wins this one, taking a puck away. Jaden Romig loses it as he moved into the offensive end. Puck gets pushed back to Reese Kennedy. Kennedy fires from the neutral zone. Goes on net. Save by Caleb Rutherford. That puck goes up and over the glass on the far side. Face-off driven forward by Matt Kernan. Collected by Bach behind the net. He misses that clearing pass. Taken away by Reese Kennedy. Kennedy battling for it in the corner with Bach. Coming out with that. Oh, there it is! Kernan to Zidzik. And that could be Zidzik's first, certainly his first of the year, I am sure, judging by that. Selly.
That's the whole goal scored by number 25, Trevor. Assisted by number 17, Jackson Turner, to number 20, Reese Kennedy.
That's an offside. So, Mohawk Valley goal scored by number 25, Trevor Diedzik. Assisted by number 17, Matt Kernan, from number 20, Reese Kennedy. 22 from 17, 25. What am I saying? Let's try that again. Mohawk Valley goal scored by number 25, Trevor Diedzik. Assisted by number 17, Matt Kernan, from number 20, Reese Kennedy. 25 from 17 from 20. Time of the Jugglers' goal, 0:31. And just like that, the Jugglers take a 2-1 lead in this game. And we've got an interference call against the Jugglers.
Hey, let's go!
So Mohawk Valley penalty, number 21, 2-minute minor for interference. Number 21, 2 minutes interference. Time of the minor penalty, 1:21, and this is the second power play opportunity for IHC. They're 0 for 1. Owen Van Brockland from behind his own net. Awkward. Passed up to Logan Gilbert. He tried kicking it back, and that didn't work out. Puck comes back to Gilbert, though. He passes that puck up to Mick O'Donnell, who sends it into the corner. Taken away by the Jugglers. Come around back behind, high off the glass. Going to go all the way down the length of the ice. Gilbert racing after it with Sean Graziano. Played on by Rutherford. Sends it around to the corner for Mick O'Donnell. Here comes Mick. O'Donnell through the middle, over the center line. O'Donnell over the blue line, drops it off for Luke Lefebvre. That was a surprise to Luke. He passes it over to Gilbert. Gilbert back to the center point for Owen Van Brockland, and Van Brockland sends it into the corner. Romig not able to play it. Oh, this clearing is attempted, goes off the hand of Logan Gilbert, and that will sting. This gets cleared out into the neutral zone. Oh, Owen Van Brockland chasing after it, and that's going to give Gilbert an opportunity to get off the ice and hold his hurt hand. Pass comes up to Mick O'Donnell. Shot, save, Nick Norales. Behind the net, puck pops up high. Jaden Romig not able to get a shot off. That gets cleared out by the Jugglers. 30 seconds remaining in the player advantage for IHC. Loveland passes up to Bach. Bach can't get it out as it gets turned back by Luke Williams. Loveland hit from behind by Jacob Pacello. Coming in and grab that puck, though, Luke Lefebvre passes too far ahead of Romig. Romig not able to get to it. Gets denied by Dalton Eisenhut. collected by Bach in the neutral zone 7 seconds ago. That gets taken away by Pacello in the neutral zone. Goes back into the Jugglers end, and IHC is offsides as a result. Neutral zone face-off between Owen O'Donnell and Luke Williams. Williams pushes it forward, goes to Bach. Bach passes over to Sean Loveland. Loveland tries sending it forward. Doesn't get real far. Cole Sanford grabs it, and questionable if he was offsides or not. Puck comes back off the boards. Bach grabs it in his own end, curls around, sends it up into the neutral zone. Picked up there by the Jugglers, and they send that forward. And Brody Buckingham was offsides. Nope, high stick. Sorry, it was a high stick. I'll bring the face-off all the way down by Noah Norales. Owen O'Donnell squaring up against Matt Kernan. Kernan pushes O'Donnell off the puck, and coming in to grab it are his teammates. That gets cleared out, and that's going to be an icing. 13:09 to go in this period and game. Lefex lining up against Kernan. Matt drives that puck forward. Icing waved off. Chasing after it, Logan Gilbert. Gilbert's got Matt Kernan hot on his tail. Gilbert drops back. Goes down. Kernan can't catch up to that puck. Loveland pushes it up. Comes back to Lefex. Lefex passes over. Gets taken by Trevor Dzik. Shot and a goal. And that was a poor pass by Luke Lefex, resulting in that goal. Mohawk Valley goal scored by number 25, Trevor Dzik, unassisted. Number 25, unassisted. Time of the Jugglers goal, 4:12. And we're going to have a goalie change. New goalie for IHC, number 30, Brody McGregor. And they're going to give Brody an opportunity to warm up. This is pretty considerate of the officials to do. Use this opportunity to shout out to my sponsors, Two Broke Moms, located on Main Street in Pulaski, and Power Play Sports, located off exit 47 of I-81 in Watertown. Referees double-checking the equipment of McGregor. Now Nate Ward helping McGregor out with his helmet. Now it appears that his neck guard had an issue, but Ward is able to tie it up. Neck guard, throat guard, whatever that dangly piece is called. I know inside your mouth that little dangly thing is called a uvula. I don't know what it's called on a Google Maps.
Scored by number 25, Trevor Dzik. Assisted by number 17,
He said 25 from 17 from 20. That was the last goal. This one was just 25, if you ask me. Oh, it comes across the middle. Norales barely gets a piece of it to stop that puck. Nice job by Luke Lefex, just not able to shut the door. Lucian Thompson Tries sending that puck forward. Goes nowhere. Thompson centering pass. Out in front. Backhand by Kyle McReynolds. Save Brody McGregor. Face-off will be to the right side of Brody. I think I'm echoing, so I'm going to kill that other microphone. This puck comes out. Cole Sanford chasing it down. Cole Sanford diving in to get it away from Eisenhood. Goes almost head first into the boards. Pushes that puck around. Owen O'Donnell with it. O'Donnell looking for somebody to pass to. O'Donnell coming around to the near corner now. Sends it back to the point. Oh, loses it. Picked up by Aiden Tallarico. Tallarico passes it over to Nick Matza. Matza crosses over the center line, dumps that puck in. Goes back behind the net, picked up by Tallarico. Aiden tries touching it to the middle, nothing doing. Logan Gilbert comes over, takes that puck away. Gilbert to Owen O'Donnell. O'Donnell sends it up forward, and that's going to go the length of the ice, and that's going to be an icing. It'll bring the face-off back down by Brody. Face off to the right side of Brody, won by the Jugglers. Out in the middle, backhanded through the slot, taken away by Logan Gilbert. Gilbert takes it back over the end line, sends it back behind the net. Picked up by Jared Bach. He sends that all the way across for Mick O'Donnell. Mick looked this way. The puck went that way. Never saw it. That's going to be an icing, and we'll do it again. Puck comes through the neutral zone, picked up by the Jugglers at their own end, sends it off the boards to Luke Williams. Williams sends it across. It's going to go to the corner, played by Ward. Ward pops it out into the neutral zone for Mick O'Donnell. Mick touches it to the middle, taken away by Williams. Williams up to Pacello. Pacello tries dumping it in, grabbed by Ward, sends it back up to Romig. Jaden backhand to Ward. Ward tries one-touching it to Mick O'Donnell, misses. Puck returned by the Jugglers. Grabbing it, Pacello. He tried taking advantage of a nice pass to himself. Loveland turns it back out. Comes back to Jacob. Pacello passes across to Tallarico. Alex Tallarico off his skate to his stick. Puck goes all the way down into the corner. Flicked up by Romig into the neutral zone. Played on by Matt McLaughlin. Romig dancing. Sends that puck up into the neutral zone. Puck comes in, avoiding the offsides, Alex Tallarico. Loveland up to LaFex. LaFex loses it in the neutral zone to Reese Kennedy. Kennedy coming in, and Nate Ward just, hard shoulder right at him. Yeah, Nate leaned into him, and I don't think Luke Williams, was that Williams? I can't see the number. That could be Reese Kennedy. He just never saw him. Coach is over there. Reese is moving around and stuff, so initially, that's a good sign. Coach has him laying on his back, just checking him out, talking to him. He's moving his arms, rolling over onto his front. Reese is on his belly now, not attempting to get up, but he's in a prone position, leaning up on his elbows as the coach continues to talk to him. Coach is still out there tending to Reese. Got his arm on his back as he's leaning over talking to Reese. Reese pulls his knees up underneath his belly. He's got his rear end hiked up in the air. Now he's on his knees. taking his time getting up. We don't want to rush any of this, because if something hurts, it needs to be tended to. To his knee, one skate, and Reese Kennedy is up, being helped off the ice by his coach. Now coming over to assist Trevor Dzik. So it's good to see Reese getting off on his own. It didn't look like he ever lost consciousness, but boy, he got hit hard. So we all wish the best for Reese. Excellent hockey player. He is a hockey player, so there's a chance he comes back in this game. There's only 10 minutes to go, though, and his health is most important. We'll have a face-off in the neutral zone right where the hit occurred. I mean, it was a clean hit. It was just Nate leaned in his shoulder, and Reese didn't see him, and it was a hard hit, and Reese went down. New defense on for the Jugglers. Eisenhut and Hubal coming out. On offense, Kyle McReynolds on left, Sean Graziano at center, and on the right side, I believe, no, I can't see. I think it's, no, I can't see the number. Those old eyes. That was offsides, really? Missed that. Well, it's Kyle McReynolds is the right winger. Or did I say that already? I think I said that already. Yep, he's the left winger. Right wing being played by Trevor Jones, number 18. Puck comes back for the Jugglers. Glove down by Jones. Jones moving forward in the neutral zone. Lefex pushes that puck away. Gilbert sends it up, and it gets turned right back by Hubal. Gilbert at his own end, corralling around. Logan coming through the neutral zone over the blue line. Forward draws, toe drag by the circle. Shot, save, almost kicked in by Hubal. Pouncing on it, Noah Norales for the save. This face-off will be to the left side of Norales. Won by the Jugglers. Jacob Mazur sends it back around behind the net, goes all the way around far side. Alex Tallarica going after it, sweeps at it to avoid the icing. Ref was waving it off anyway, I think, can't tell. Cole Sanford picks it up. Sanford fires it all the way across for Gilbert. Gilbert can't get to it. Jacob Mazur sends that back in. Comes back to Jared Bach. Bach over his end line. Looking for the team to set it up. Passes up to Owen Van Brocklin. Van Brocklin skating forward. Looking to see where his offense is. He dumps that puck into the corner. Going after it. First one there, Lucian Thompson. Thompson sends it back up the near side to Aiden Tallarico. Tallarico to the middle. Goes off the skate of Cole Sanford to the corner. Cole can't get to it in time. Comes back to Aiden Tallarico. Tallarico gets it into the neutral zone to Logan Gilbert. Gilbert skates back, sends it to the middle for Owen O'Donnell. O'Donnell loses it, goes right to Cole Sanford. Sanford comes across the ice, backhands it deep into the zone. Over the end line, picked up by Lucian Thompson. Thompson passes it over, comes back across to the near side. Here comes Aiden Tallarico. Aiden dumps that puck in, goes off the boards, off the back of the net, picked up by Jared Bach. Bach on the far side, over the blue line. Bach outpacing Matt Kernan. As Kernan goes down, he got a piece of it, but he got caught on his skate and came into his own zone. Lefex trying to come over to the puck, can't get to it. Jacob Bennett takes it back behind his net. He loses it at the trapezoid somehow. Sends that puck all the way around for Trevor Jones. Jones trying to bring it in. Sean Loveland all over him. Loveland trying to sweep it out into the middle. Lefex there. Lefex to Loveland. Loveland tries backhanding behind the net. Lefex didn't go that way. That's where Loveland's supposed to go, as he's on D playing offense. Now Loveland retreats back to his defensive position at the point. Holds that puck. Fires it in. Picked up by Lefex. To the slot. Shot. Save Norales. Rebound comes up onto the far side. Jugglers coming back. Sends it off the glass, hits the referee in the head. He almost goes down, recovers. Loveland sends it up along the boards. Fired across. I thought that referee got hit in the face for a moment. I thought he was going to go down. Mick O'Donnell on near side. Loses that puck at the blue line. Graziano turns it back. Nate Ward right there. Ward coming up through the neutral zone. Ward over the blue line, moving forward. Top of the circle. Loses it. Goes to his backhand. Backhands it towards the general area of the goal. 3 Jugglers there, though. No Cavaliers. Eisenhut trying to get it out. And eventually, out it comes. Here's Sean Graziano up over the blue line. Shot fired. Glove save. Brody McGregor drops it down for Nate Ward, who's right there. Ward grabs it, passes up, hits off the skate of Jaden Romig, comes into the neutral zone. Eisenhut dumps that in. Loveland takes it back behind his net. Loveland trying to send it around, loses it to Mason St. James. Now, I don't know if he lost it to Romig. Cavaliers playing some sloppy hockey right now. They're playing like they're losing 7-1. It's only 3-1, and there's over 6 minutes to go. Plenty of time. Nate Ward getting wrapped up in the trapezoid. Sends that puck far off the boards. If it makes it, it's going to be an icing, and that's coming all the way back. Mick O'Donnell looking for a call as he feels that Eisenhut knocked him down as he was trying to make a play towards the puck. He wanted the interference, didn't get it. Face-off will be to the left side of Brody McGregor. Connor Lamb in for the face-off, draws that puck back. Gilbert rips it all the way around, sends it to Esposito. Tanner to the middle for Lamb. Lamb gets it over the blue line and is able to backhand it in deep. Picked up back behind his own net by Lucian Thompson. Comes back to him. Here comes Thompson on the near side. Long pass out. Goes right to Gilbert. Gilbert tried sending it off the boards. Caught the backside of the referee as he was trying to move out of the way. Tanner Esposito sends that to the middle. Goes right to Jacob Mazer. Mazer sends it across. He misses Ben Howard off the boards. Picked up by Esposito. Esposito back to Gilbert. Gilbert up to Trimper. Not Trimper. That's 23. Connor Lamb. Lamb over the blue line. Curling around in the slot. Has a forced into the corner. Backhands it to the slot. Whitmore not able to get to it, so he takes out the player that was closest to the puck. And that's going to be an icing as Brody McGregor watches it pass by him millimeters from the post. Face-off will be to the right side of Noah Norales. Luke Williams squaring up against Owen O'Donnell. Williams sends it to the middle. Oh, was it Jaden, 21? Oh, my bad. That was Jaden Romig. I just saw the one. Logan Gilbert curling around at his own end. It sends it up for Romig. Romig can't keep it away from Shea Williams. Recovering Luke Lefex. He dumps that puck in deep. Back behind the net. Stalled by Norales. Jugglers coming out on the near side. Pass all the way across. Gilbert tried plucking it out of the air. Couldn't do it. So retreat back into the neutral zone. Taking that puck away from his legs. Luke Williams. Williams at center ice. Fires that puck in deep to the corner. Bounce off the corner. Comes out towards the slot. Backhand attempt blocked. Loose. Jacob Pacello fires it. And we've got whistles on the referee. He lost sight of it. He thought Brody had it. It was still loose in the air. We're going to have some upset Jugglers fans. He immediately apologized, put his hands on his chest, saying, my bad, lost sight of it, my bad. These things happen. Refs are human, and we like humans. Now Owen O'Donnell's taking the face-off, squaring up against Matt Kernan. Referee demanding his social distance. Puck goes over to the boards. Ward sends it all the way across for Cole Sanford. Sanford can't catch that pass. Goes off the boards, back across to Hubal. Hubal gets it into a neutral zone. Grabbed there by Ward. Ward's got to hold it, waiting for Sanford to come on. They switch places. Ward trying to go in deep, keeping that puck from Hubal. Picked up on the outside of the slot by Eisenhut. Passes it across. Comes back to Tallarico. Aiden's not able to hold it. Ping-pong and back and forth in the neutral zone. Goes to Sean Loveland. Loveland off the boards to Eisenhut. Eisenhut to Aiden Tallarico. Aiden dumps that puck in deep. Brody stalls it behind the net for Nate Ward. Ward fires it around to the far side for Van Brocklin at the blue line. Owen pulls it out for Owen O'Donnell. Owen Van Brocklin now cuts across the neutral zone. Owen Van Brocklin, top of the circle, drops it back for Sean Loveland. Shot fired. Oh, he was trying to get the tip from Cole Sanford. I don't think Cole saw it. Backhanded around behind the net by Mohawk Valley. I don't know what hit we were cheering for there. I just saw two players miss each other. They made a loud noise when they came up against the boards. Puck comes out into neutral zone. Pulled off the boards by Trevor Jones. Jones going all the way across. He dumps that puck in. Sean Graziano's going to be the first one to it. Graziano can't play it. Cole Sanford comes over and blocks Graziano, so Loveland could. Loveland gets that puck up to Mick O'Donnell. O'Donnell to the middle, loses it. Jacob Mazer grabs that puck. He passes it up on the far side into the neutral zone, over the center line, dumped in deep by Mohawk Valley. They are just trying to kill the clock now, and they're doing a pretty good job of it. 2:40 to go. This gets fired in back to the corner off the knee of Sean Loveland. Loveland picks it up, comes out into the neutral zone. Loveland over the blue line, swats at it, gets tipped away. LaFex sends it forward to the slot, nothing doing. Held? No, it's not. Nate Ward not able to hold it at the blue line, almost did. Sends it across from Mick O'Donnell. O'Donnell misses blindly with his foot. Graziano dumps that in. Nate Ward collects it in the corner, hit by Sean Graziano, sends it around to the far side, played on by Alex Tallarico. Tallarico sends it back. Ward, Graziano, hit, puck comes out into the neutral zone, dumped in at the goal by Lucian Thompson, but there were players in. That should have been a whistle, I would think, for the offside. Fired in by Alex Tallarico, wide, covered up by Brody McGregor. A skerfuffle between Jacob Pisello and Nate Ward. Ref hustling in to avoid an incident. 1:54 to go in this game. IHC trails 3-1. And we've got a timeout, IHC. That'll give me time to shout out to my sponsors. Two Rogue Moms, located on Main Street in Pulaski. You know what? They're taking care of some last-minute shopping, gift-giving for me, whether they know it or not. I'll be there on Friday. And Power Play Sports, located off Exit 47 in Watertown of I-81. Their hockey equipment selection is massive, and the amount of skills, drills, training, and just ice leagues that they have inside their facility, inside the sporting goods store, is fantastic. Best of all, they have a membership program, individuals or families. Check them out at powerplaysportsny.com for all the details. Tell them that V. Dan Dallin sent you, and they'll tell me thank you for getting a new membership signed up. Members get a free roll of tape each month, one free ice skate sharpening, and discounts on skills and drills, clinics, and leagues, as they have different 3v3 leagues every night of the week, including an adult league and a beginning adult league. You can learn how to play hockey as an adult, so you know what it's like to be your kid out on the ice. Bring your kids. Let them yell ridiculous things at you while you play, just like you do to them. Ward backhands that puck up along the side. We'll see what comes of that timeout by the Cavaliers. Mohawk Valley turning that puck back over. Loose in the neutral zone. Williams brings it over into the offensive end. Williams trying to get around Mick O'Donnell. Forced to the corner. Ward picks it up over the end line. Battling for it, though, are the Jugglers. And that puck comes back to Ward. Ward, long pass out for Mick. Off the boards. Mick's going to chase after it. And Luke LaFex gets in there. He grabs it. Curls around. Centering pass. Veronic shot. Save. Noah Morales. Noah just got a piece of that to kick that wide, I do believe. Luke LaFex taking that back behind the net in the corner. Coming up at the circle. Knocked down, taken away by Alex Tallarico. Tallarico goes down as he trips over LaFex's stick. There's less than a minute to go. This puck comes back down. Played on by Gilbert. Gilbert curls around. Sends that puck up to Romig. Romig backhands it to LaFex into the zone. Goes to the corner. Sean Graziano grabs it. Tries clearing it. Roaming. Flicks it out of the air with the blade of his stick. Shot fired. Deflected away by Eric Hubal. Comes over to the near side. Cole Sanford cutting to the middle. Goes to the backhand. Blocked by Trevor Jones. On the far side at the boards, Logan Gilbert. I'd see us pull the goalie. Extra attacker on. Clearing. Shot attempted. Turning and spinning Sean Graziano. The puck takes out Owen Van Brocklin's skate. Puck goes across to Gilbert. Less than 15 seconds. Gilbert over the blue line. Goes to dump that puck in. Goes off the skate of Aiden Tallarico on the far side. Owen Van Brocklin drops it back to the point for Romig. Romig across the Ward. Ward forced around. Turns around. Puck is loose. Less than a second. And that's where this game is going to end. This one ends in a victory for Mohawk Valley as they come away winning this one by a score of 3-1. What a game from the Utica University Nexus Center, ranked number 1 in Utica, New York, home of the Mohawk Valley Jugglers, who win this one by a score of 3-1. I am the Dan Dallin. Don't wait for it to be a good day. Make it a great day, everyone.
And the final score is your Mohawk